So I figured you guys would like this little bit of a daily life video, but we're actually getting ready to go on a trip. So my birthday was yesterday. I walked upstairs, so I'm out of breath. That's so pathetic. Yeah, so my birthday was yesterday. And today we are going on a trip. Now, here's the deal. I don't know where the first part of this trip is going. Like, I know we're going to end up in Vegas. We're going somewhere today, spending the night there. And then we'll be in Vegas the next day for, like, we'll be in Vegas Saturday and Sunday. We'll come back either Sunday night or Monday morning. Vegas, I know Vegas. I know what we're doing in Vegas. We're going to my favorite buffet, the Wynn Buffet, by the way. And then we're just like doing classic Vegas stuff, you know, gambling a little bit, having a lot of fun. I love Vegas. I absolutely love Vegas. But the thing is, I don't know where we're going tonight. I don't know where we are, like, I just don't know. I have no idea where we're going tonight. She did just give me a packing list, finally, of like what to pack. Like, literally, we're supposed to leave in 2 hours, and she just gave me a packing list to make sure I don't, like, look anything up, like, try to figure it out, because I hate surprises. So I have to pack for cold, like the cold, like possibly sleeping in the cold, which makes me think it's camping related. But then she also said to pack a bathing suit. And so I don't know if she's doing this because she knows that I'll try to figure it out with clues, or if this is real. But either way, I don't know what's going on. So let's get packed up for that. So yeah, I mean, I just I don't know. But luckily, I have this pineapple bathing suit, which I love. Costco. But so I already have some thermals in here. I've got my chargers in here. I always bring battery backups of everything because you never know. Anchor. This is a good Anchor battery, by the way. And then this is a Surge one, or Sarge one. So a couple must-haves. Beard oil. This is my favorite brand right now. 1821. I just absolutely love it. Really good stuff. But also a beard balm. My favorite brand of beard balm. This used to be my favorite brand of beard oil. It probably still is, actually. I just want to get through this stuff. But these guys, awesome. They're actually local to Utah, which is also really cool. So, yeah. That's nice. Then we obviously need the beard brush, beard comb, deodorant. This is Dwayne Johnson's brand, and I dig it. I dig it very much so. Yes, I brush my teeth in my shower, because why not? Toothbrush, toothpaste. Cool. You know, wipes, floss picks, and all the other stuff. Which also, I don't even know if they make this anymore. I really don't. But this is one of my favorite toiletry bags. This was like Dwayne Johnson's like Under Armour collection. The Project Rock stuff. But this is like easily my favorite bag because it's like, it's waterproof, it has a nice handle, it's big, it just does really well. So I don't know, big fan. So I'm in my basement because, as you guys know, following my channel, I'm a 3D print guy, and I've got some of my printers going. I'm doing really long prints that are going to take a few days, just because I'm not going to be around them, so I don't have to worry about like I just don't have to worry about them, you know, as much. Why is my camera tracker not really working that well? There we go. Okay. So, yeah. Anyways, so I'm getting prints started that are going to take like quite a few days. Like this guy right here is like a giant version of the Sonics that I do, which I'm actually like really excited for. We've got Shadow over there, big Shadow. Anyways, we're doing a lot of prints. I got a helmet that's going to take quite a bit of time going right. Why is this not? It's active tracking. Sir, I'm right here. Thank you. What's great is I have this big helmet that's going right now. It's going to take quite a bit. I'm going to put another helmet over here. The thing is, I don't know what to put here because everything that I want to do actually is only going to take like a day, but maybe I do it anyways just so it's done. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to do, I got a big Stitch, like from Lilo and Stitch over there. I think I'm going to put 2 more because he seems to be popular. So we'll get those going. Actually, I already have the files ready, so I just need to get like the filament loaded up. But anyways, we'll snap to the road. Okay, so the last of the printers are started. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. Like, I'm finishing one right now. But we'll get the laptop started, or the laptop packed. I've got the iPad with, my wife's never seen Fallout, so we're finishing that. So that'll be fun. Because I love that show. What's going on here? Why is this one not printing? Oh, because I never said to print. That would probably help. Okay. So we've got 2 of them sending to the printer right now. And then, yeah, that'll be it. I can't tell you how scared excited I am. Because, like, I know my wife, right? My wife is really good. So I hate surprises. Absolutely, utterly hate surprises. I hate them. But my wife knows me. She knows me very well. In fact, she knows me better than a lot of people, which is crazy because we've only known each other for like 3.5 years. So that's nuts. But she does know me. And so while I say that I'm scared, what I really mean to say is that I'm very excited. Okay, cool. Got that. Turn this light off. It's going to be weird to like turn all these lights off while I'm gone. Just because they haven't been off in a long time. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, that's finally printing right. Okay, here we go. There's the basement. It has never been this dark down here. So let's not. Oh God! Trying to get up these stairs without falling. Okay. All right. I got this. Let's get the car packed.
Takes over from Trudeau.
Talk radio.
The thing going on really is that it looks highly likely that the Brits are going to get badly beaten by the Conservative movement from against that Conservative movement. It doesn't really currently there's a bunch of polling says it's also quite sensible. The candidates are not optimistic in the seem to maintain that nationalism and agricultural stance and so on questions.
Oh no, I'm gonna keep it on. Because I want it to get warm. Because despite the fact that I'm wearing short sleeves right now, it's freezing. Alright. We can keep this back here with the cable, and then whenever I go on long trips like this, I make sure I have, it's like a jumper pack. It also has like a USB emergency and 12 volt and air compressor, all that jazz, all the fun stuff. So this is my everyday bag. It is a Honu, whatever you call it. Here's why I love this bag. First of all, it fits my journal, my keys, all my stuff, extra knives, pens, all that jazz. But it fits my wallet really nicely, and it also fits my DJI case. So this is the perfect sling bag, if I do say so myself. So, anyways, let's get some dishes. Turning the heat off while we're gone, because I ain't paying for that. So again, this is my bag. So on the side of it, I have one of those awesome Olight light pen clips. This has a quick access compartment right there. That's usually where I put like my car keys, like when I get out of the car. I've got gas X back here because I'm an old man. So anyways, here's what's cool. We have a pouch for my journal, like I said, my notebook. There's extra, these are my spare keys, like with my mailbox key and everything like that. And then normally I would be able to just go ahead and take this and put my DJI in here, and it fits, and then I can pull it up, and then I like to just zip it up sideways, put my wallet, oh, actually no, sorry, I'll put DJI accessories that don't fit in that case at the top, and then my wallet, and then I'm done. This thing is freaking amazing. What's funny is you guys don't know, like, you don't have the, like, how much time has passed thing. Because my wife came home and she was like, I just need a half hour to get everything ready. And I just, like, laid on the couch. And I fell asleep for an hour and a half. So we are a little behind schedule. She's packing some sort of surprise for me. I don't know what it is. She's putting it in a box. And then she's like, you can't see what this is until blah, blah, blah. And I don't know what it is. Oh, man. Oh. So, we'll have to see what she has to say for herself.
Why are you trying to spoil my surprise?
I'm not trying to spoil it. I'm just trying to figure out what you're doing.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're trying to spoil the surprise.
I don't know what's going on here. I'm just here at this point.
Can you turn it off?
Turn what off? Why do I have to turn off my camera?
Because I don't want you to find out what I'm doing.
Why don't you put a lid on the thing?
I can't.
Why?
I tried.
There's not a lid?
It doesn't fit inside with the lid. I wanted to put it in the back, but the
The broom?
yes.
You can put it in the back. I mean, how big is it? Tell me exactly what it's shaped like.
It's in the black bin. Can I put a black bin back there?
I think so.
Okay.
You just need to, like, take the Nimbus out. I don't want the Nimbus to get broke. Well, now we're finally off to some surprise destination. I only get to drive until we get to a certain place, which is called Beaver, and I hate Beaver, Utah with all my heart. And if anyone's watching this ever and they see this and they're like, I'm from Beaver, I hate where you live. So we stopped in Beaver against my will. Ugh. I hate it here. I'll show you guys why I hate it here. Absolute temptation. Here's why I hate it, right? Because we live in Utah, and it's filled with a bunch of Mormons. And they're good people, super high morals, but, like, they think things are funny that would normally be funny, but they overdo it because they're so, like, what's the word I'm looking for? They're so, like, morally, they're just, like, good people, right? And so because of that, they overdo it when something's really funny, when it's, like, inappropriate, but, like, it's literal, so they can't be, like, inappropriate with it. For example, this. They have this big beaver here, and it's I Heart Beaver. And like anyone else, like, we all know why that's funny. In any other normal circumstance, it would be super funny. But again, they overdo it. I mean, it's like all of this, it's just one of those things where in any other circumstance, it would be outrageously hilarious. But we're in a place where, again, like, everyone who comes through here, every Mormon person, they go buy one, they just think it's so funny, they put it all over their car. It's just, it's aggravating. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom of a city where there's a gas station. Nowhere else. I mean, like, so much stuff, so much. That's even a weird. Anyways, all right, let me go get my tumbler. In a lot of ways, thank you. In a lot of ways, I'm really glad their penny smasher is down. So, recap. or within an hour. I don't know where we're going. She's doing her makeup, which means there's going to be people there. There's going to be people around us because she's doing her makeup. It's true. My favorite road trip food, I think it's McDonald's just because it's reliable. Like, I know it's going to be around. I do like Arby's, though. I don't know. Where are we going? And what's in the box? I'm asking you.
I'm not telling you.
Okay, there you go. Why'd you keep it like this? This is the most unflattering position known to man, you jerk. I'm sitting here trying to give everybody good angles, and you're like, hey, let's do this side there. Big good angle, isn't it? You guys like it down there? No, you don't. I think it's disgusting. So really funny story as we're on our way over here. I'm going to make sure my wife's in this picture. So I call my father because I want him to grab our Amazon packages at night and bring them into the garage for us, just because, like, some of them are key deliveries, some of them aren't key, doesn't really matter. So I call him, and this is going to be a two-part story. Okay, my wife's a widow, in case anyone didn't know. I think I mentioned it one time. My wife's a widow. Her late husband passed away, unfortunately, in a car accident. That's all much we'll talk about that. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh right now, but now I'm just listen. So I call my dad, and he's on speaker in the car, and he goes, "Did you crash?" And I go, "That's not funny to say in front of my wife while we're driving." Now, granted, this is like the 5th time my dad's done this, genuinely accidentally, and it's been funny ever since. So that's why we like make a joke about it, because like he just did it super innocently.
But he always feels so bad about it.
Oh, he feels so bad, but it's like it's genuine. Like, we're fine. Like, literally, no skin off our backs.
We give him a hard time.
Yeah, let me adjust this light. There we go. There we go. Love to give him a hard time about it. So, anyways, but I call him, and then one thing you guys need to know about my mother is she is the world's, like, worst secret keeper by accident. It's always by accident. So we're on the way to this place that I don't know where we're going, okay, mind you. And so my dad puts himself on speaker because my mom's like third party trying to be like, what? And so my dad puts her on speaker, and then he tells her the story. He goes, oh, I said that I asked if he crashed. Liz is in the car. I just can't get it right. Darn. But then my mom, oh my God, this is the funniest thing. My mom goes, I didn't think they were there yet. What are you talking about? And so for me, who's grown up,
why would you ruin the surprise?
Yeah, she goes, why would you ruin the surprise? And so for me, being the son of my mother, I knew that she was actually spoiling something that I had no idea. So at that point, I thought my dad was just making a joke about us being in the car and trying to be innocently funny, and we were making fun of my dad. But then my mom let me know that wherever we're going, I could potentially crash something, to which point I made sure my wife knew, and actually my wife didn't know this, that if it involves horses, I'm going to be upset because I'm scared of horses. And then she goes, we don't have to ride horses. And I don't know what that means. But I'm going to ride a horse. If there's a horse there, I'm going to ride a horse because I don't like to let my fears control me, but I am scared of horses. So this is going to be a very interesting thing that we're about to see, because now part of me feels like we're going in the middle of nowhere and I'm going to rehab for some reason, but I don't even do drugs. So I don't know what we're going to rehab for.
Horse therapy.
Horse therapy. Anyways, I just thought you guys would appreciate that story, because we're still only, how far is it? 40 minutes away. But yeah, there's a little insight to my parents. They like to accidentally spoil things. That was hilarious, because she also only told them like an hour ago, because she had realized we are going in the middle of nowhere and somebody should know where we're at. And that led to me figuring out at least one part, that wherever we're going involves horses for some reason. So stay tuned for that. So I'm not convinced. I'm not getting taken out in the middle of nowhere to be killed. So, but I'm just kidding. So she did end up telling me finally where we're supposed to be going. I do say supposed to because we just stopped for like 15 minutes trying to figure out where to go. But we're going to a couples retreat, so that's really cool. I'm very excited to see what's up. Now I see why there's horses, though. Actually, I don't see why there's horses, but we are really in the middle of, like, nowhere. Like, look at this, John. It's just nothing. What?
It's supposed to be right there.
No, it's not there. Like, 100% this is it?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because they said look for the X on the road.
Well, we found it. I need you guys to be aware that we're rolling up on this place and it has giant red flags. I don't know what this means, but there's just giant red flags with spikes. What the fuck are we gonna get to?
You want to know what this place is?
What is it? I thought you said it was a couples thing. Is it here? Or no, I just follow this thing.
It's called Outpost X. It's a Star Wars glamping site.
Wait, what? Did you lie to me this whole time?
Yeah.
Wait, so your sister and brother-in-law had never been here?
No.
This is a Star Wars thing?
There's no horses.
Oh, thank God there's no horses. That's why, okay, so the crash was still a thing. I don't know where to go. So do we have to check in or anything? I see why you wanted to come here during the daytime. Yeah! That's so cool. Okay, so what do we do? What do the instructions say? There's one other couple here. Ooh.
Well,
Did you bring my lightsaber?
I did.
Oh, that's what the prize was. That's why I couldn't fit in the bucket, even if she took it in half.
Well, I couldn't figure out how to take it in half.
My lightsaber's in the bucket. Now that I figured out the low light mode. So, where are we at? What is it called?
Outpost X.
Outpost X. Apparently, this is a Star Wars themed, like, glamping site out here in Utah. I didn't even know about it. It's very cool, but we're trying to figure out if we need to check in and stuff. Or how we check in and stuff. I have a Star Wars sticker on the back of my car. So I look extra nerdy. Wait, did I put that on about the time you booked it?
No, you put it on before.
Oh, okay.
I've been looking at it for a while.
How did you find this place?
Instagram.
This is very exciting. There's like, I don't know if how well you guys will be able to see it.
Well, let's just get out.
But okay, we'll get out of the car. Let's get out. Turn off the car, we'll get out. Wait, what? Do you know these are 3D printed?
What?
The villas. Yeah, if you guys look at this, it says that like these villas are 3D printed. With clay-based super adobe. Oh wait, hold on. Well, now I'm wondering if this is made up. I feel a little stupid. All right, maybe it's made up. Are you cold?
It smells like fart in here.
I wonder why. Because I
you.
farted. Okay, she said we're welcome to let ourselves in. Whatever that means. Let's go let ourselves in. Yeah, and we really are in the middle of nowhere. It's actually really cool that this is like the outpost theme because we're in the middle of nowhere. Kind of feels cool. Okay. All right, so let's show you inside. Oh, so we got this cute little couch. I actually kind of want one of these for my house. We don't have a light right now, so we're doing this old school. But yeah, we got a bed. Those are heated blankets, which will suck for me. But now let's do this. Did it go on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is. Come on, buddy. There we go. Hi. There we go. Look at that. Got a little heater. Okay. Wait, so is it just my lightsaber, not a dildo in that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm both disappointed and excited. Okay, so we're packing up and getting ready to leave because we're a little late because it was really cozy in here. I'll show you guys the outside. A lot of thoughts, but at least the tent. I will say, if you're staying in the tent, you don't have to worry about being cold because this was super warm. Even at one point, my wife said she was going to like snuggle me, but she knew not to because I didn't have anything on at all. Like nothing. And I know that because I was sweating at one point. So yeah, tent, great. But we'll take you outside and we'll kind of show you the rest of it. My impressions from last night have stuck, but it does look a little bit cooler during the day. But let me. All right, so let's turn you around. Okay, so again, remember, this is supposed to be a Star Wars Outpost themed like getaway, and I think it does that very well when you look at it. Okay, here we go. I mean, we're out in the middle of the Utah desert. We've got domes over there. We've got the clay houses. We'll get you a little closer look over at the clay houses. So like, it looks cool. Honestly, I'll be honest. Like when you wake up and this is what you see, this is kind of cool. But let's put my stuff in here. Okay, so this is like the common area. Hold on. So this is like the common area. So the clay houses are over there. Again, they look really cool. And like out in the middle of the desert, that looks really cool. But here's the common house. Up top is the cantina. Down below is like the public restroom. And then there's like the gaming area right here. I'll show you all of this. This is really cool though. This is like a hut for like a lounge. And it has this big heavy door. And we were in here last night and the ambiance, way cool. It's warm. The problem I have with this, it's really cool. They have a projector there. They have a screen. You could hang out. The problem I have is these are tarot card stuff. And then there's more. Here's even a tarot reading thing in case you were confused. It's cool. There's stuff to do. You can paint stuff or beads for kids. You can make stuff down there. There's even incense over here and a wine bottle opener. Again, super cozy. It does give me a little bit of, maybe it's because I'm from Utah, swinger vibes. Just a little bit.
A lot of instruments in here.
Lot of instruments. Again, it's warm. And at night, this actually it looked really cool in here. Because these orange lights were like, it was just a very orange hue in here. It was awesome. Again, and it was warm. Which again, it was like 20 degrees yesterday. So that was nice. And then you do have this slider door that goes back to where they have like trampolines because it's Utah. So you have to have trampolines. And that's where the hot tub sauna area is. But again, there's like one hot tub. Well, actually, the hot tub's not even working right now.
Have two hot tubs, like a waterfall, and then a clay spa, sauna, and I don't think any of it was working.
None of it. The sauna was working, kind of. It wasn't super hot in there, but it was working. I think if I would have sat in there, it would have been fine.
Well, it's like the hot tub. It was at 85 when we got there, and we turned it on, and an hour later, it was struggling. Yeah, still not there. Somebody else was trying to use it, and then they sprinted towards my wife in the middle of the night. So anyways, yeah, I have a thought I'll say at the end of this in the car. But let's go up to the cantina area. Actually, I'll show you the bathroom because I have to go to the bathroom. So I'll show you the bathroom. I'll show you the bathroom because this bathroom is very interesting. My wife didn't appreciate the bathroom because it's like, so when you stay in the tent, this is the bathroom right here. When you stay in the tent, you have to use this. And so it's the only one. So it's a public one too, because like anybody who's out doing sauna stuff or nails, they can come back here, even though they have one in their home. So this is the one that the people in the tent have to use. And it is a shower and toilet combo. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, I normally don't care about that. I was like, whatever. I get it. But that's because they're usually like 40 feet apart. I'm pretty sure, I'll show you this here in a second. I'm pretty sure I could shower and go to the bathroom at the same time. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to show you this as I see it. Okay. So here we go. Toilet. Okay. Shower. I'm positive I could do this at the exact. I mean, I'm going to stand. Here's where I would take a shower. There's the toilet. So yeah, I think I could. It's a very small area, and again, this is supposed to be Star Wars Outpost themed, so I actually don't mind the exposed piping, like all that stuff, like totally fine. This is dangerously close to the toilet. But anyways, I need to go to the bathroom, so we'll wrap this up for a second. Look, I just went to the bathroom, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That toilet seat's not on there all the way. I don't know where my wife went. I'm hoping that means she went upstairs to the cantina. So let's go up here. Let's go look at the cantina. So this is the cantina. Again, so here's the view, okay? It looks really cool. You know. It's just not there all the way. So yeah, this is it. This is the cantina. Little cooking area. Somebody obviously cooked stuff this morning and just left soapy water there. That's cool. Man, we took such time to clean everything up. Now, this is interesting. This is the bar. If you've seen their Instagram post about the bar, you'll realize this is not what this looks like at all. Yeah. Like that's a motorcycle helmet painted gold. And then we have Maximus's helmet from Gladiator. And this guy, don't know what he is doing. What's interesting is in their promo thing, it was like you could wear this, but then they have that screwed on there. And then they have the TMU helmet screwed into the thing. I know it sounds like I'm dogging this place, and maybe in a little bit of a way I am. I think part of it is because their Instagram showcasing of this place it seems so magical. And now that I'm here, it's not. You know, if I'm just being honest, it's just not. And you know, I don't even know what that is. Anyways, push. Freak. That's an interesting design. Anyways, I think what's also interesting is like with this camera, they took the time to like paint it into the scenery a little bit. All the rest of them are not like that. Literally none of them. So, yeah, there's the trampolines again. That's going to be a fishing hole. Yeah, they have like lightsabers over there. Huh. Yeah, interesting. Okay, so I guess here's the thing. Here's the big thing for me. This feels like this opened a week ago. And we're a part of the test group of people. So as you can see, again, that hot tub not working. That hot tub not working. That hot tub not working. All three hot tubs not working. There's supposed to be a cold plunge. I'm afraid it's this, but that doesn't seem right. This is the sauna. It's a wood fire sauna. Yeah, I mean, this looks cool, but even like the guy had a fire going and it was not that hot. So yeah, maybe that is the cold plunge. I don't remember. One of them's supposed to be a cold plunge. And then these are supposed to be like clay spas, aren't they? Yeah, I think these are supposed to be like clay spas. Obviously, there's just frozen water in all of these. And then they're building like a crash site over there. Yeah. Oh wait, this looks like it's hot now. It's definitely like 90. Yeah, it's not that hot. But yeah, that's Outpost X, everybody. Out here, about an hour away from Zion National Park. I will say, the reason it's an hour isn't because of distance, it's because you're on dirt road. So keep that in mind. You're gonna be on dirt roads for most of the trip out here. They're not bad. They're not like off-roading dirt roads, unless you take the wrong way, like we did. And then it was off-roading dirt roads. But the actual way to get here, but that's the other thing. We'll talk about this in the car. Okay, so our final thoughts before we get on the road again, because I'll probably just do this as like the first video of this trip for Outpost X, is my wife wanted this to be so good for me. because I love Star Wars, and she wanted it to be a surprise. And I I hate to say this, but I feel like she agrees that was the most solid 4 out of 10 experience I've ever had. I don't know. What do you think?
I feel like if you came here with the intention of having a few good backdrops for pictures for social media, then this is where you want to be. But if you're,
Yeah, that's a good point.
But if you're, because like there's a lot of things that look really cool. The background is cool. The buildings look cool on the outside. But if you're coming here and you need to make your own food, like that's fine if they want people to make their own food, but you also need to have the pans that aren't broken and spatulas that work, and maybe cups. Like
Yeah, we didn't have a cup. We didn't have any cups. Yeah, it was just that was weird. The bathroom situation was weird, but again, we were in a tent, so like whatever.
But they're planning on adding more tents, which tells me they would need to add more bathrooms.
Yeah.
Like they have one toilet shower combo for anybody who's going to stay in a tent and anybody who's out doing anything else outside of their building.
Yeah. I feel like this is a fantastic idea. They have solar out here that gives everything power. It looks cool, but it also feels like we're a part of a group of people that are asked to come test it out. We weren't, by the way. I'm saying this is what it feels like. It feels like the people that are coming here are supposed to test it out and then like give notes, and then they get ready for the grand opening in like a year. That's like genuinely how long I feel like you would need to get this to the point where people would be comfortable spending the money they spend. Now, if you're in a cave, that might be different. Like it might just feel like a normal hotel. But even then, right? Like we've all been there. We've all been to hotels where it's like, oh, there's a pool and a hot tub, and they're like, it's closed. And you're like, this has made my trip 10% worse. You know?
Like no working hot tubs, no clay spas. The sauna barely works. There was no pottery wheel.
My wife's really upset about the pottery
I'm
wheel.
really upset about it.
And she's allowed to be. I wanted to do it too.
There were no plates.
There were no plates. We had to ask them for plates. The common area, the bar area, was so. If you see that on social media, see that on Instagram, you guys saw it on the video. You should look out that Instagram. Maybe I'll have a picture, a still shot, like somewhere right here, of what it looks like on Instagram, because it is so not the same. I got catfished. I guess that's the thing. I feel catfished. I feel a little catfished by what this place was advertised as and what it actually is. The dominating thoughts have happened at the end of this. Three dominating thoughts. One, the tent was actually fantastic. I will say, we were cozy. The bed was nice. They had, not only did they have that Big Buddy heater in there that honestly heated that whole tent up really well. It was probably 80 degrees in there just off of that. But they also had a dual-sided electric blanket so you and your loved one could pick what temperature, which my wife loved. You were inside of this dual sleeping bag, and it also had we were warm. Like I said, there was a point in the middle of the night where I didn't have anything on me at all. So I was that warm. And I even remember waking up without anything on, still being hot. And I went outside and just stood outside for a minute because it was that hot. So tent was a 10 out of 10. The tent was great. Mm-hmm. Everything else just wasn't there. So that was dominant thought number one. Tent was fine. It was great, actually. It wasn't even just fine. Two, this has made me want to do this. This has made me want to buy a couple 100 acres and build an experience, honestly, exactly like this. A Star Wars themed outpost experience in the desert of Utah, which I feel like we could do up near where we live. Because I have all my 3D printing friends, right? I have all of my, I 3D print, I have all my friends, and I know they would help me out. I know we could build droids, we could build props, we could build all these great things that would just turn this place into something super magical. And I think that would be way fun. And the last dominating thought is save your pennies if you're going to do this. Maybe wait 6 months.
The couple different staff members that I ran into said that summer was...
But is it just because everything... But what's better about
That's
that?
what I...
Like, the stuff is like, the only thing that could be better is that the hot tubs were working.
Well, one of the guys working the machinery over there in the area they're working on, he goes, you should come out in the summer. It's a lot warmer. Well, the weather wasn't an issue. We came out from Salt Lake. We knew it was going to be cold. That's honestly not what was disappointing.
It was literally the whole thing. The tent was what, 110, 130?
It was like 120 for the tent.
120 for the
The
tent.
domes were like 320, and then the buildings range from 350 to 500.
That's a lot of money. Because here's the other thing. We are an hour from the closest town. So even if you were here and you're like, I don't want to eat the meal prep that they did, I want to go into town to eat. That's a 2-hour round trip, not including this. So it's 3 hours you would be gone to go eat somewhere in town to come back here. I feel like if you're going to have a place that far out of everywhere and you're going to advertise it as an experience, you shouldn't want to leave. But I can tell you, there's cars here that were not here yesterday, and they're getting out and they're packing their stuff, which means they went into town because I feel like they didn't feel like they had a choice. So Outpost X, thank you for the tent. The last thing I will say about this place. So Alex, who is the manager of the area, she had been working offsite up until 2 days ago. And bless her heart, she was trying so hard last night to make sure we had even a remotely decent experience, which I think because of her, we did. She made sure she got us food, she got us plates, she got us all the stuff that was missing. And she's trying to do her best to get this place up and running because she's the property manager now.
But it seems like she doesn't have the tools that she needs to make it a good experience for
Right.
everybody.
I guess all of this ranting about Outpost X is directed towards the owners. And I'll be honest with that, because Alex was doing her darndest. She's here now alone doing her darndest with basically no idea of where anything is or any direction. And I put that on the owners. I put that on the people who own this, who started this, who hired her, because you can't set somebody up to fail like that. That's just not fair to them. And so that's why I say, if you guys want to do this experience, wait till next summer. Hopefully Alex will be here long enough that she'll get everything going. And the potential here is unreal. This has such high potential to be one of the coolest Star Wars destination spots in the country. That it has that potential. It is just super not there yet. So, anyways, we're gonna get going to Vegas because I know what's there: gambling and the Wynn Buffet. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching. Anyone who stuck around this long, thank you so much for watching. I know how much I appreciate it because we're growing this YouTube channel. We don't know what's happening over on TikTok, and I've always wanted to be on YouTube anyway, so this is just really important to me that you guys are here, you've been watching. I really appreciate it. We're getting closer and closer to 500 subscribers. We're going to do something really cool for that. And then once we hit 1,000 and so forth, we're going to always have milestone things we're going to do, probably some kinds of giveaways and whatnot. But I appreciate you guys, and always, I'm basically Benski, and mistakes make magic, baby. I should have had you do mistakes. And mistakes make magic, baby. No, she wouldn't have done it. All right, see you guys.